All right, Miss Strauss, here I am. We're at the hospital. Gonna give this a go. All right. How old were you when you met your spouse?
I was just about 33.
Okay. Describe your courtship.
Our courtship was more like hanging out with groups of people. We both worked together, so a lot of the times, everybody would, late at night go all out together. We did eventually start just going out, the two of us, to dinner, to some concerts. Um, your typical stuff.
Were problems evident during the courtship?
When I look back now, I see that there were problems. Were they evident then? Were they probably not? Or no, they weren't, because if I would have thought they were a problem, I don't know if I would have continued the relationship with your dad, but, it was basically just like maybe differences of opinions on certain subjects, things that you don't think are so defining, but they do carry on into things later into life and into your marriage, and how you're going to raise your kids and whatnot. So maybe I should have paid a little bit more attention to those.
Okay. Why did you decide to get married?
Well, I was in love, which is why most people, you hope, get married. I wanted desperately to start a family. I always wanted to have at least one child.
Here I am.
And here you are, and I'm so glad I did it.
Okay. How old were you when you got married?
34.
Okay. How do children affect marriage?
Well, they change things. When you start a marriage, it's two people, and then when you have a child, it's bringing a third person into the family, which is still the marriage. It changes everything, really. Your focus is now on this person that you brought into the world. Everything that you do is geared towards that child. Everything you think of or decide that you're going to do or that you want to do, you think of your child first.
Okay. How important are money and marriage?
Money. Unfortunately, and I really mean that when I say unfortunately, it means a lot. You need money for everything. You need money to pay the bills, to put food on the table, to put clothes on your own back and your children's back. So it's very important.
Okay. How important is the cultural background in marriage?
That's a good question for you, because, your father and I come from two completely different backgrounds. Your father is Hispanic. I am not. And I didn't think it would be such a difference, but it really is. And you know that, Caleb, when you go to functions, say,